Happy Friday. Welcome to TGIFF. Thank goodness it's Fertility Friday. All right, welcome. Let me see. Make sure that we are live here. I love it how I can never really tell. That's perfect. We are. I see it now. We are live. Welcome everyone. So this week we're going to be talking about the role of fitness in your fertility journey. So are you someone who loves to work out, or are you learning to love movement and exercise, or is exercise or the thought of it still a struggle for you? Either way, whatever category you're in, if you want to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby, this is just for you. I've made this live for you. So most of the time, my health participants think that there are only benefits to exercising, and that if that's what you're thinking right now, well, you're right for the very most part. However, there are some considerations to be responsible for, whether you're a gym rat and you love to go every day, or if you exercise occasionally, or even if you're a weekend warrior. So I'm going to give you now my top 3 benefits of exercising or fitness for your fertility journey, and on the other side, their flip side for both guys and gals. So number 1 is going to be hormone balance. Number 1 benefit. So regular physical activity does help you regulate your hormones, which is really essential for reproductive health. For women, balanced hormones can contribute to regular ovulation, regular menstrual cycles, which increases your chances of conception. And for men, regular exercise can enhance the production of testosterone levels and improve your sperm quality. Now, on the flip side, there's a concept called overtraining. And excessive exercise can actually lead to the opposite. It can lead to hormonal imbalances, particularly in women. Overtraining can cause a significant drop in estrogen levels, which then leads to irregular menstrual cycles or even the absence of menstrual cycles, amenorrhea. And for men, extreme physical activity can also impact and decrease your testosterone levels and adversely impact the quality of your sperm and the production of the sperm. So the big idea here is we want to go for moderation. Moderate exercise reduces stress, whereas overexertion can create physical and mental stress. High levels of stress, hormones like cortisol, it can interfere with your ability to make and balance your reproductive hormones, which then potentially reduces your fertility. So stress can also impact in general your overall health and well-being. And so then it follows that it impacts your fertility issues. Now, number 2 is weight management. Maintaining a healthy weight is really vital for your fertility journey. Being either underweight or being overweight do negatively impact your fertility, particularly in women. Body fat is essential for producing hormones like estrogen, which are crucial for regular ovulation and maintaining that healthy menstrual cycle. In men, extremely low fat can also lead to reduced testosterone levels and poor sperm quality. We got to get those swimmers in good, not only quantities, but also quality. Now, number 3 is improved blood flow. Exercise does enhance circulation throughout your body, which is great. We want that because then it means we've got more blood flow going to the reproductive organs, and blood flow brings oxygen, it brings nutrients, and this can improve the function of these organs. So for women, this looks like a healthier uterine lining, and for men, this is healthier, better testicular function and sperm production. So you may be wondering, is there a flip side to number 3? Not really. However, there are a few other factors to consider when we're talking about exercise. So I want you to hear me now, and we're in the middle here. We're about at the middle point, and I want to tell you, I am saying, please do exercise. And at the same time, please be responsible for the impact of that exercise and under what conditions you're exercising. So I'm going to say some more about that. When you exercise moderately, the body, there is a concept of something called oxidative stress. What is this? It's a natural result of metabolism, and it occurs when you exercise. When you exercise moderately, your body can it can actually boost your body's antioxidant defenses. That's how the body protects itself against free radical damage from reactive oxygen species. So hang on to that concept for a sec. Overtraining can lead to an excess production of those free radicals, and it surpasses the body's ability to be able to neutralize it with the antioxidants. So in men, what it looks like when you overtrain is that there's all these reactive oxygen species, particularly in the testes, which leads to sperm damage, specifically the DNA of the sperm. It leads to reduced sperm motility, so they just don't move around enough to be able to do their job and swim, and lower sperm count. And obviously, this is going to impair male fertility. With women, what's happening is that you're having oxidative damage or stress to your egg cells, the oocytes, and it reduces their quality and their viability, which also leads to fertility issues. Finally, when you have this kind of, when you have all this oxidative stress, you're going to be damaging the cell structures. So cell structures, well, all throughout your body, but in particular in the reproductive organs. So this means it damages the lipid membrane of the cell, the proteins and the DNA in the cells that pass on the information to do everything in your body. So this damage does definitely impact the reproductive organs' function, and it reduces your reproductive health. So one more really important thing, and then I'm going to summarize all this for you, I promise. But this is really crucial because when you are over-exercising, you're impacting a whole nother system, which we're discovering now is crucial, not only for your health or but also for the health of your children. And this is your gut health. Okay, this is your microbiome. So when you overtrain, you're creating imbalances in the gut microbes. So you're losing that healthy balance. You have increased intestinal permeability, aka leaky gut in layman's term. Leaky gut is increased intestinal permeability. And finally, the third one is it causes, when you overtrain in your gut, it causes an inflammatory and immune response. So then you're dealing with all kinds of inflammatory and infectious issues. So to avoid the negative impacts of overtraining, while still benefiting from physical activity, here are some simple guidelines for you. I've got 4 guidelines for you. Number 1 is moderation. When you engage in moderate exercise, you're going to want to choose exercise routines that are tailored to your unique fitness level and to your fertility goals. I want you to aim for a balance of cardiovascular exercise, strength or resistance training, and flexibility. And the good news, this is something I'm really excited about telling you about, is that with the advent of advanced genetic testing, we can now look at your genes and tailor an exercise regime specifically to your genes, meaning what kind of exercises are you going to benefit from the most, at what intensity, how many days a week. So we're going to be able to give you that kind of information. More on that coming really soon. This is an exciting new service that I'll be offering. And if you don't want to wait until I release the masterclass on using genes to tailor your fitness, please send me a PM, a private message, please. In whatever platform you are, just send me a message, and I'll tell you more about that. Guideline number two, recovery. I want you to allow enough time between your workouts, particularly if they're intense, to prevent the oxidative stress we spoke about from overtraining. If you're doing an intense workout every single day, that may or may not be enough time for your body to recover and for your body to produce enough antioxidants to counter all those free radicals produced by the intense workout. Number 3 is nutrition. I want you to consume a diet that's rich in antioxidants, such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds. These help to combat that oxidative stress we're talking about. I want you to also incorporate foods that promote and build your gut health, such as prebiotics and probiotics. And number 4 is stress management. I want you to practice relaxation techniques such as yoga, meditation, deep breathing exercises to help you reduce your overall stress and to support your hormonal balance. That's also something, I must be talking too fast. That's something that I'll be creating a masterclass for soon, very, very soon. I have some really cool things to share with you that I've discovered on ways to make it easy for you to manage your stress and anxiety levels. This is going to be crucial for your fertility journey. Okay, back to exercise and fitness. So let's see, where am I in my notes here? Yes, okay, here we are. So by maintaining a balanced approach to fitness with moderate exercise that's tailored to your needs, this is really what's going to give you the best result in improving your reproductive health without overexerting yourself, injuring yourself while exercising, or other negative effects. Another really important consideration is, as you know, my background is I'm a chiropractor, and I'm very acutely tuned to notice that when people exercise on bodies that are misaligned and imbalanced muscles, you can actually be causing more harm than good in your exercising. And so I want to encourage you, I want to encourage you wherever you are, before starting an exercise regime, if it's new, or while you're ongoing and in your exercise program, I want to encourage you to regularly get checked, make sure that your body's aligned, the muscles are balanced, and the muscles are facilitated. Everything's working as it should, so that you are building a strong, healthy machine. Okay, we don't want you to be running crooked. Okay, and I'm going to summarize now. Maintaining a did I already say that? I think I did. Okay, so by now you've heard me mention the concept of overtraining, and you may even ask yourself, you may be thinking now, like, am I overtraining? And for some of you, the answer will be really clear. Like, I'm clear I'm not overtraining because I'm not really exerting myself. Some of you may say, I'm definitely overexerting myself, but I never realized that there were all these impacts. And some of you may be like, I'm not sure. How do I know if I'm overtraining? Well, no matter what category you're in, if you want to get subjective data, scientific data on if you are overtraining or not, if you have high levels of oxidative stress, I'm going to say what I always say: test, don't guess. There's an app for that. No, there's not actually an app for that, but there is a test for that, and we can find out and actually deal with real data rather than subjective. Well, I think I'm not exercising, or let's deal with the facts, okay? So, if you would like to any more information, if you would like to schedule a fertility optimization session where we'll go over this and many other things, I'm going to invite you to just scan, right this way, to scan that QR code right there. That is also our email address, but you can just scan that QR code, take a picture of it now if you don't have time to do that. When you take a picture, the little website should pop up and you can just click on that. That will take you to my booking link. And we can have a conversation and find out where you're at. I would love to support you. And it would be my honor to support you and your partner in your fertility journey. Have a wonderful Friday, and have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.